What's up everybody, and thank you for joining me for another video. My name is Whack4863, but you can call me Whack. In today's video, I want to show you how you can get your first golem super fast, super easy, and not have to worry about finding the different areas where the bloodstone creatures spawn. Now this process is fully based on looting, so there is some RNG that comes into play. However, I still feel like this is a faster process and a much easier process than going out and hopefully finding the bloodstone crystal rocknose or golem, because they do not spawn in all the locations guaranteed all the time. That is also something that is locked behind RNG. Before I jump into this process, let's see if we can set a goal for 1,000 likes on this video, so go ahead and whack that like button. The great thing about what I'm going to show you today is that you don't have to run across the map to engage with the golem looting. You could do this absolutely anywhere on the map, right down to New River and all the way up to the volcano. Some of the reinforced chests do have the golem parts in them, and then many times these sorcerers are going to drop 1 to 2 golem parts. So really, no matter where you are on the map, if you've already got a loop for running around and getting these sorcerer skulls, you will also start seeing the loot for the golems in their inventory. So having a good understanding of the map, where you can find the sorcerers and where you can find these reinforced chests, is going to benefit you. And this is true both on the exiled lands and the Isle of Sipta. The sorcerers have the ability to drop those pieces and those parts, and the reinforced chests also have the ability to drop those pieces and those parts. I have found a few that were in the regular wooden chests, but it's less likely that you're going to find them in there, and more likely that you're going to find them in the sorcerers or in those reinforced chests. And I think this is a much easier and less time-consuming way to get the parts for the golems. I feel like going out and trying to kill the bosses for the golem parts is too hard, and you have to kill too many for the drop of 1 or 2 parts, whereas just searching through these chests or headhunting and getting parts while you're killing those sorcerers is the best way to go. Now it is also possible to find these in dungeons, both in the chests and in the loot from the bosses in those dungeons. However, I find that just going after the sorcerers in different locations is the best way to go, especially if like you're in an area like Sepper Maru or New Asgard, or even the Mounds of the Dead, where there's quite a few of these reinforced chests around. You're going to have a better possibility of bringing back more golem parts going that way than you will if you're really looking for them from those bosses or doing dungeons to find them. And I think many of you may say, well, then if I'm looting, I won't be able to have the certain parts that I want. However, you will not be able to craft crystalline parts. You're always going to have to loot crystalline parts. Those happen to be the best part for your golem. It's going to give you the most carry space. It's going to give you the most damage, the most armor, the most hit points. And there's only 2 ways to get those parts. You either have to loot them or you have to purchase them for 200 blood crystals per part. Additionally, you're going to want to use those blood crystals for things like getting into the dungeon, and I've got a couple of ways that you can have an infinite amount of blood crystals. Very easy to do, and I'm going to be uploading those videos in the future, so I'd recommend subscribing to the channel, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on those videos. I'd like to thank all my YouTube members for your continued support. Y'all are absolute legends. If you'd like to become a legend, there's a button that says join on this page. Click that for details. There's 2 videos on the screen. Click one of those to watch next, and I'll meet you over there.